Good morning, everybody. It is Technique Tuesday on the 9th of June. How are you today? I hope you're okay. I'm feeling a little bit chilly, so I'm going to have to start moving pretty damn soon, because otherwise I'm going to get even colder. So just to make sure everyone knows where we're up to. My name is Karen. Hello there. Hope you're having a good morning so far. I am with Get Moving. There's our lovely banner in backwards writing on the wall. And Get Moving is here to help people with limited mobility to get moving, keep moving, stay moving, get fitter, stronger, better, healthier, and just generally more amazing in life. We're here every weekday morning at 11 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to get you moving. Going to give you some very simple, basic, but very effective exercises that will mobilize and improve the joints in your entire body, and will get you stronger, improve the muscles all over your body, and make you fitter, get your heart and lungs going. Inside your body, not all over. Your heart and lungs are kind of here, they're not all over. They're located. They're not going to move. Oh my God, I hope they're not going to move. Things are going very wrong if your heart and lungs are migrating around the body. Don't let that happen, okay? Anyway, so top things before we start. Don't forget, it is Your Theme Thursday in a couple of days' time. Let me know what you want me to go over, what aspects of fitness or training or exercise you want me to go over on Your Theme Thursday. I have no idea what we're going to do on Thursday. I'm relying on you to tell me what the theme is going to be. So in the comments below there, write it in. What theme is it going to be on Thursday? Are we going to do strength or balance or upper half, lower half, hand-eye coordination, whatever? You tell me, okay? I'm relying on you. Down there's a share button. Please share this video out around the world. The more people we can put this in front of, the more people we can get moving, the better the world is going to be. I have lofty goals like that, so give me a hand, please. Thank you very much. So let's get started, shall we? These exercises, they are suitable for pretty much everyone. People in wheelchairs, people out of wheelchairs. We have stroke survivors doing these. We have people with amputated limbs doing this. We have people with Parkinson's, MS, whole range of chronic medical conditions, and they still get stuck in and can do these exercises. So there's absolutely no reason why you can't. So the first exercise we're going to do, getting our legs moving, marching on the spot. If you are seated, all you're going to do is get your knees up like so, marching on the spot. Get your legs moving. If you're standing, you can do the same thing, but standing. So up on your feet if you can, marching on the spot like so, and we will make a start in 3, 2, 1, and off we go, marching on the spot. Knees up nice and high. Now I'm going to do about 20 of these. You do as many as you can in the meantime. Your job is just to get moving, because you know that's what we call the company Get Moving. That's a good name, don't you think? So get your legs moving, knees up nice and high, marching on the spot. I am starting to feel a little bit warmer already just after these few seconds of doing this. It is amazing how quickly that we can generate some heat inside our body when we get our body moving. So that's 20. That's the lower half started. It's not finished, just started. Moving on, the top half, shoulder rolls. The easier version, the smaller, easier version, rolling your shoulders back like so. The bigger, harder version is rolling your whole arms back like so. You can do both arms, you can do one arm, whatever, as long as it's as big a move as you can do. So get yourselves going in 3, 2, 1, and away we go. Big arm movements. Nice and high. Raise your arms up. Then squeeze the shoulders back on the way down. Nice big rolling actions. Again, if you can't do the full arm movement, then just do the shoulder movements like so. They are just as good, because in fact what we're after is movement from the shoulder blades at the top of the back there. That's the key bit we're after. So whether you're doing it just shoulders or full arms, it's entirely up to you, as long as the shoulders are, as long as the shoulder blades are moving. They're those two flat bones on the upper back. I'm sure if you imagine a skeleton, you have to picture the shoulder blades. If you look at the back of the skeleton, there's just two flat plates there. That's the shoulder blades. We're getting them moving as much as we can. They are really important in helping with things like posture and also in getting full range of motion from your shoulder. If you have trouble reaching up high, not always, but often, is because those shoulder blades are not moving enough. So if you need, just practice that move there. I think this is number 20. So then we're going to go on to the legs again. If you are seated, going to be straightening your knees out, remember. So kick your feet or foot out, and then the other, and then the other. Using your knees, bending and straightening your knees. If you're seated, you'll be using the muscles on the top of your thighs there. If you want, pop your hands there, and as you kick your foot out, you should be able to feel the muscles in the front of your thigh there working hard. And again, working hard there. If you're standing, kicking your heels up to your butt behind you, bending the knees again, and kicking them back like so. That'll be using the back half of your legs. So with me, get ready to go in 3, 2, 1, and away we go. Kicking the heels back, bending your knees nicely, getting as much movement out of the joints as we can. So don't forget, all joints, it doesn't really matter which joints they are, but all joints, they will improve with movement. So if the joints are feeling a bit rubbish, a bit painful, a bit stiff, a bit whatever, the last thing we want to do is not move them, because that's just going to make things worse. It's a downward negative feedback cycle, that is. So we want to do as much movement as we can through these joints. Even if it's only a small movement, start off with, you do a small movement. And if you do that enough, it'll loosen up, and then slowly but surely over the weeks, over the months, over the years, I don't know, but over time, those joints will move better. I think that's number 20. So next we've got the twists. Sitting or standing. Importantly, I want you to sit or stand up tall. Don't slouch, okay? Sit or stand tall. Fold your arms and twisting the body one way or the other. So we make a big twist again. A big move is what we're after. Twisting one way and then twisting the other way. With me in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Big twist and a big twist. So these joints we're using now are down the spine. They don't move a lot. Each joint in the spine, each vertebrae in the spine, it doesn't move a massive amount. But because there's a whole bunch of them, there's 20 odd joints down there, all those little movements, they add up. So we're going to make sure we get as much movement out of our spine as we can. A big twist, get the chest around, and the chest comes around again. You can think of it as various ways, as either the chest coming around, or you can think of this shoulder coming forwards as far as you can, and then the other shoulder comes forwards as far as you can. It ends up being the same move really, so I don't mind how you think about it, as long as a big twist and a big twist. And I think that is 20. So then we're going on to the doubles. Back to the legs again. Bit of balance if we're standing. If we're sitting, just comes up twice. 1, 2, and then it goes on the floor again. 1, 2, and then it goes down, okay? If we're standing, if we're balancing, don't forget tomorrow's Wobble Wednesday, we'll do more balancing tomorrow. If we're standing, we're going to come up twice and then put the foot down. Come up twice and then put the foot down. So with me in 3, 2, 1, off we go. As big a move as you can, knee as high as you can get it. If you need to, start off small down there, that's fine. But then gradually, over the weeks, over the months, over the whole lockdown period, get that knee higher, stand for longer on that one leg, balancing nicely, wobble as much as you want or need, swing and sway, but do not fall over. The swinging and swaying, I'll mention this again tomorrow, you know I will. The swinging, the swaying, the wobbling is just us regaining our balance, and that is exactly what we're after. If we lose our balance, we regain it, and that's what wobbling is. If we don't wobble, we cannot regain our balance. I think we've got 5 more. So knees nice and high, nearly there. And now 1 more for fun. Excellently done. Side bends, more movement out of the spine, and if you can, more movement out of the shoulders. So if we're seated or standing, it's the same thing either way. One hand goes down, we're bending over one way. Same on the other side, and again, if you can, the other arm comes up over the top. So the arm up over the top is an optional extra. It's like a sunroof in a car. It's a nice little extra. It's not essential, but if you can do it, do it. With me, 3, 2, 1, over we go. Bending and stretching, reaching over. So again, we're moving all those little joints in the spine. There's lots and lots and lots of them down there throughout the entire spine. And we're going to move all of them a little bit, resulting in a nice big bend of the body. This arm, if you can, reaching up and over, reaching up and over. Make it as big a move as you can. Again, there's 2 main big rules when it comes to get moving. Use it or lose it, and practice makes perfect. If we don't do a move, we will slowly lose the ability to do that move. It'll get worse. However, if we do it, if we practice it, it will get better. And the whole point of all this stuff we do every day at 11 o'clock in the morning is to give you more chances, more opportunities, more experience to do it more. Because the more we do it, the better we get. And that's what we're after. More chances to do it more. I think this is number 19 and number 20. Very well done. Okay, legs again, the big legs. Okay, sit stands and squats. If you are seated, you're going to stand up nice and tall. So tuck your feet back underneath you. Get your body weight forward. Remember, no one is ever going to sit up with their feet out there and their weight back here. Nobody is ever going to stand up like that. Try it if you like. You're not going to do it. Tuck your feet back. Get your body weight forward. Push down hard through the legs and stand tall. Chest out, bum in, fully upright. And under control, you're going to sit your bum back, and slow, under control, you're going to sit back down again, just like so. Of course, if you're standing, you're going to do exactly the same thing, except without the seat, obviously. You're going to do squats. Feet about shoulder width apart, toes out slightly, feet flat. Don't go up on your toes or anything. Feet flat, sit your bum back onto an imaginary chair, sit down and stand tall again. So with me, in 3, in 2, in 1, off we go. Sit back and up again. And don't forget, start off with, if you want, a small sit like that. You're sitting on a very high bar stool or something to start off with. That's fine. But if we practice this enough, practice makes perfect, remember? If we practice enough, we'll slowly but surely let our bum go a little bit lower all the time. And sitting down on a lower seat. And this is hard work. It is tough. I'm not asking you to do something nice and easy. I'm asking you to do something which is difficult. So don't be surprised if you find it hard. That is the whole point. Well done. We do difficult things. We don't do easy stuff. Anyone can do easy stuff. It takes someone special to do difficult stuff. And we're special. It's true. It's a fact. And I'm going to keep on asking you to do really difficult bloody things. In fact, I'm going to do 3 more, I think. 2 more. And last one for fun, a good squat down and up. Outstanding. Ankles then. If you are seated, getting your ankles moving as much as you can. Pointing and bending your ankles like that. Not little things. Again, anyone can do that. We're going to do a big, deliberate point to the toes and then pull it right back. And we'll do that on the floor. The heel can touch the floor. Then point our toes, toes, heels, toes, heels. And of course, without go to that saying, what we do on one side, we do on the other. Heels, toes, heels, toes. If you're standing, not only are you going to get loads of ankle movement, but you're also going to get your balancing as well. Along the back of a sofa is a fantastic way of doing it. Remember, feet apart is easier, feet narrower is harder. But with me now, going forwards, tightrope walking, heel, toe, heel, toe. A big movement out of that ankle. And if you're doing a nice and narrow on a tightrope like this, you're going to get your balance working as well. Don't forget, wobble as much as you want. Because all that wobbling, all it is, it's teaching us how to regain our balance. Same thing moving backwards. This time now it's going to be toes, then heels. Again, it's a big ankle movement. It's not a little thing, it's a big thing, a big ankle movement. Toes, heels, moving backwards. Again, wobble as much as you want to regain your balance. That's the skill we're after. Forwards again, second time is always better. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Some Greek philosopher said that, you know, second time is always better. Who are we to argue with the Greeks, eh? They knew what they were talking about. They knew about triangles and stuff. Heel, toe, and one more time, going backwards. Toes, heels though. They knew about circles as well. Lots of shapes. Very clever people, the Greeks. They knew their shit. And I've run out of room. Just in time to stop talking about the Greek philosophers. So what we got next? Fast feet. Okay. Getting out of breath time and quickness. So far we've been doing big moves. Now it's going to be small moves, but done at 20 times the speed. If you are seated, your feet are going to run on the spot. Really, really quick like that. Running, fast feet. If you're standing, you know the drill. Standing tall and running on the feet, running on your feet, running really fast. Are you ready? We're going to do 2 loads of 10 seconds each. Get ready to go in 3, 2, 1, and off you go. Nice quick feet. Running up and down. Feet like fire. 10 seconds there. Round 2. Get yourself ready because we're going to go again in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Let's go. Nice and quick feet. Running on the spot. Fast, faster, bit faster, bit faster, bit faster. That's our 20 seconds there. So hopefully your breathing is up. Now we're going to keep it up. Punching, shadow boxing. If you are seated, hands up, punching to the head, or punch to the body, or whack him in the side of the head, whack him in the side of the ribs, or why not? Under the chin, all over the place, punch him hard and fast. If you're standing, exactly the same thing, but I want to see your feet moving as well. Punching the head, bodies, but feet are moving as well. 20 seconds worth. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Punching away. Nice and quick. Fast hands, fast feet. You can shuffle forwards, you can shuffle backwards, left or right, but keeping on going. Any second. That's time. You've got 10 seconds to get your breath back because we're going again. This time a bit faster. 2, 1, off we go. A bit faster. Whatever you were punching before, go faster now. Faster hands, quicker feet for 10 more seconds. Go on, try a bit more. I double dare you. Try a bit more and a bit faster. Any second now. That's time. Okay. One more go. One more go. Final 20 seconds. Are you ready? A bit faster again. Go. Last round is our third and final round. punching quick. Final 10 seconds. Get the body behind the punches. Stepping away, stepping in. Nearly there. And stop there. Time. Well done. Get your breath back for a sec. Give me a chance to get my breath back for a sec. Very well done. So that is the end of our main bit of exercise. We've got one more bit to go. Don't disappear just yet. Because don't forget, it is Technique Tuesday today. So that means we go over a particular technique in a little bit more in depth than we normally would. A chance for you to practice something at home for the rest of the week. Practice a move. So the move we're going to try now is a nice simple one, a basic one, but really effective. The front plank. It is a very good core exercise. If you have not done it yourself, you've almost certainly seen someone else do it or seen it on the internet do it. More often than not, it's done really, really badly. One of the reasons why I'm going to go over it now. We can make it easier, we can make it harder. I'll show you how. But the key thing is we're going to be working mostly our belly, but we're also going to think about our bum, okay? So to make it, well, but first of all, basics is to make it easier, have your hands higher off the floor. So for example, you'll have your hands on, say, a table, a chair, back of a sofa, something like that. Hands up high will make it easier. And the lower it goes, a lower chair, say, a footrest, or onto the floor, it gets harder, okay? So we'll start off nice and easy. I don't have a table in here, I'm afraid. So instead, I'm going to use my bench here, okay? It's off the floor a few feet. Imagine it's a table, it's a bit higher up. You get the idea. We'll start with the easy version. I'll show you first and then I'll talk you through the points, okay? It's going to be just hands on that table, feet back there, and that's it. You stay put. You don't do anything. You don't move, nothing at all. You just stay still for as long as you can. The trick is not to let anything collapse. So I'm going to quickly show you now what I don't want. By far the most common bad thing is hips just collapsing down like that, sagging under gravity there. We don't want that. So what we're going to be thinking about is your belly being pushed that way. At the same time, your bum being pushed the other way, that way. So belly goes one way, bum goes the other way, and we're always going to have a sort of a curve on our spine there. Not that curve, that's really bad. That way though. Hands, feet back there. We're going to avoid that curve. So think of your belly up and tuck your bum under. And then you stay there for, let's say, 5-10 breaths. If you can hold that for 10 breaths, try 20. If you can hold this position, if you can stay still without sagging for a good minute, it's time to make it harder, okay? So mistakes are collapsing down, or, not so common, but you see this also, sticking your bum right up in the air there. This isn't dangerous in any way, it's just too easy. This is going to cause problems in the long run, so we definitely don't want that. We think bellies up and bums tucked under. And I'd say, if you can hold that position for a minute or so, make it harder. And by harder, I mean take your hands down lower. So we'd start off on a high table up there, and then we'd find something like a chair down here. If you can do that, we move onto the floor, but exactly the same idea. Hands on the floor, belly up, bums tucked under, and stay put. Again, gravity is going to try and let that happen. Don't let it. Push up against gravity, tuck your bum under, clench your butt cheeks really tight, and stay put while breathing. When you do that, you should feel a hell of a lot of work on the front half here, if you're doing it right. And that's exactly what we're after. If you have trouble, say with one arm, if you've only got use of one arm, say, what I suggest is, starting on a table, something nice and high, get used to it first of all. Get your good hand, grab hold of your bad one, anchor it down in the centre there, if that makes sense. So get your good hand, grab your bad hand, nice and firm in the middle of the body, like so. The good side will be doing 90% of the work, but at least the bad side is getting involved. We're not forgetting about the bad side. It is getting involved. So that is the front plank. A very simple, very basic, but very effective, and I'll be honest, really quite challenging, quite tough core exercise. Something we should all practice to be able to do. And one of the main reasons why I think we should all practice it and get good at it is because it applies to so many other moves. In training, I will have told many of you to get in that plank position with whatever we're doing, whether we're picking things up, lifting things above the head, moving things around, stepping with the feet, whatever. If we can get our belly tight and braced and firm, if we've got a good foundation there, so many other moves become easier. So if for no other reason you want to get better at other stuff, get good at this first. Because if we can do this, we can apply that to so many other things and make them so much better. So that's going to be your homework for this week. Technique Tuesday, show you a nice new move, give you something to practice, rehearse it, drill it, get really, really good at it, and come back even better and stronger than we were before. So I think that's about it. So thank you very much, boys and girls. Don't forget, up above me there is a link to the Get Moving website. Got all the information there you could possibly want. There's also a little link to a donate button up there if you like. If you find these sessions any use, if you find them useful for you, press that donate button and let us know. Otherwise, we'll see you again tomorrow at 11 o'clock. It'll be Wednesday, and of course that means it'll be Wobble Wednesday, and we'll go over more things about balance and how to keep, maintain and improve our balance for practical, everyday, useful stuff. Thank you very much, boys and girls. I'll see you later. Have a fantastic day. Enjoy yourself. Be good to each other. See you tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Bye-bye.